So when we talk about employee engagement, we often refer to it as a leadership challenge. And the reality is that leaders have a limited impact on engagement, actually. And instead, it's more useful to think about employee engagement as a shared responsibility. And that means every member of your workforce needs to play a role. So that's the individuals, the managers, and the executives. And they need to play a role every day, not just when a survey is in place. The individuals in the organization need to own their engagement. And let me pause here with a reminder that every senior leader, every manager is an individual. So we're all individuals. And it's important for individuals to play a role because no one can make you engaged. You have to understand what you want out of a job, and our research shows that a lot of people haven't given much thought to what's important to them. And when you don't know what's important to you, you can't find it in your current job, and you're not going to find it in your future job. So we use the acronym ACT, that individuals need to act on their engagement. They need to assess what's important to them and what's important to the organization. They need to communicate their interests and their goals and aspirations to their manager, and they need to take action, because we all can do something to increase our engagement no matter what the people around us do. I guarantee that. Managers certainly have an important role to play in engagement. And what we like to say is that managers need to care about engagement. And the C in CARE is for coaching. So if I can't, as a manager, make you engage, I can at least coach you to higher levels of engagement based on what I know about what you want and what I know about what the organization needs. Managers also have to align their team to make sure that the constantly changing interests of the organizations are at the forefront of what their team is doing. They also need to recognize the effort of the team, and they need to engage. And when I say engage, I mean two things. One is they need to engage in regular conversation with their employees about contribution, satisfaction, talents, and how everyone works together. And they also need to engage themselves, because a dead battery can't jumpstart another. Managers have to take control of their engagement. We also have senior executives. Senior leaders play a critical role in increasing engagement because they set a tone for the entire work environment. And we like to talk about how you have to build a case for engagement, where you need to create a sense of community and a sense of belonging for people to connect with emotionally, where you want to be authentic as a leader to help people understand who you are behind the title and the power, so that they believe and trust in you and are willing to follow you. And we know trust and engagement are really closely correlated. Significance is another area that you want to pay attention to as a senior leader, because that's all about meaning. And people want to do meaningful work. They need to understand how they fit into the big picture. And it's up to the executives at the top to really create the vision that folks can align with. And finally, excitement. We talk about how senior leaders need to excite people to exceptional performance. And that's a bit of a blend of inspiration, but also setting very high standards for performance and raising the bar. And when we pull it all together, we're looking at individuals who act on their engagement, managers who care about engagement, and executives who build the case for engagement. And they need to do that year-round, every day, not just once a year.